All right, let's take this journey in clearing up our toenails. Before we get started, I want you to make sure that you take a before picture. This is going to help us track our progress. This is the foot soap. All right, so when you get it, I want you to break it up while it's in the bag, kind of give it a shake, and then you can rip off the top seal. And it is resealable, so you will be able to reseal it and make sure that you keep everything as fresh as possible. You want to keep this in a dry area, and we are using 1/3 cup measurement. And we have our basin, and we're going to reach in and basically make sure that it is filled up. I have you using 2 cups of water to put into the basin, and then we're going to pour in the foot soak. All right, I actually am going to demo doing both together. So you'll see that in a second. So I'll sit that to the side, make sure you don't spill anything. It all counts. So we want to make sure that we take our time doing this part. So now we're going to go in with the water and the 2 cups of water and then the 1/3 cup of foot soak. And you can make this warm. It does not have to be scalding hot. It does not have to be freezing cold. So I would say room temperature is sufficient. Have a timer near. We're going to soak for 10 minutes. And just make sure that the toenails are submerged enough. Like it doesn't have to be super, super full, but just do the 2 cups and you should be good. So the next step is we are wanting to basically take off the top layer of nail just by removing the shine. We're not trying to debulk too much, but sometimes when you have problem areas on your toenails, it is better to do a little bit of debulking and, of course, shaping the nail. So I'm doing that now. And if it's not thick, our goal is just to remove the shine, but gently. All right, we're gently removing the shine. What we're doing is moving out the way, kind of exfoliating the nail, and then allowing it to be prepared for the nail serum that we are about to put on. I'm also wanting you to go in with the fine side of the nail file and the fine side of the nail buffer. All right, and you're going to go in the direction that the nail grows out, okay? So away from you. All right, if you're doing this for a loved one, you would go the opposite direction. All right. So now that the nail is good, I've buffed it, gently remove the shine. Again, there's no need to be aggressive with this part. The goal is just to gently remove. We're also going to use the orange wood stick or cuticle stick, whichever you prefer to call it. We're going to remove any debris or nail jam, is what I like to call it, from up underneath the nail. And we're also going to just make sure that it's all cleaned out and it's not involuted, like turned in or curved or anything of that nature. We want to shape it if it is. And then this is the nail serum that we're going to go in with. We're going to give it a nice shake because everything counts. I want to make sure that the product is shaken well. It could settle to the bottom, the ingredients that we need. So I want to make sure that you give it a shake. And then be very light with this serum, all right? You do not need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. I am wearing gloves because it is essential oils that are being used. I encourage you to do a testing area just to make sure you're good. But after that, you just massage it. So you're going to continue to massage it in. I would say at least 1 to 2 minutes. It does not hurt to take this over to the other nails, even if they're not a concern. All right, we're going to wash our hands and we're going to do this process for 6 weeks.